But obviously, I mean, if we don't see the best version of him this year, then something's wrong. You know, if you don't see the best version, I mean, with his attitude, his effort, his intentionality about learning and developing the mental side of his game, and these are all things he's done, but he can do them to a higher standard. We have a saying in our program that our standard is best, and we want him to be at his best this coming fall. And for him to get to play his best, he's got to approach practice and meetings and all the things off the field to his very best.
What strides has he made to make that
strides?
Happen? Yeah, I mean, are you seeing it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we've seen flashes of it. Really, I mean, you guys all know this. There's no secrets to this. I mean, it's kind of been 2 steps forward, 1 step back with him in a lot of ways. And this isn't like bad person stuff. You know, I mean, this isn't bad person stuff. This is just little small things.
Stuff.
Yeah, just little small things that are not timed right, and just some immaturity and just decision making and things of that nature. This isn't bad. This isn't bad things. I've told him this 100 times. Obviously I have a great strong relationship with him that goes way back, and I love him like he's one of my own. And if my wife and I are going out of town for the weekend and I need somebody to watch my kids, I wouldn't hesitate for CJ to watch my kids. He loves them. He's great with them. My boys love him. It's just maturity. It's just consistency. That's all we're looking for. Has he made some strides in that? Absolutely. Can he make more? You bet he can.
Just aside from off the field stuff, it strikes me as somebody that is physically got what it takes to not only dominate this league, but maybe play on Sundays. Is he aware of how important this year is in attaining those goals? And have you talked to him about that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, we've talked, not just me, and Joe Craddock and Tremaine Carroll, and Coach Morris, and Coach Gill, and anybody that passes him in the hallway reminds him of that. And he knows what's at stake. And he's seen these other guys, that we've had that have been in the tight end room since he's been here. He's seen them go out their senior year and help their stock, and I think he knows that he's on the radar. I think he was surprised that he was on the radar, last year, but he was a very popular guy for scouts to talk about at Pro Day this past year. A lot of those guys he knows that. So yeah, I mean, it's been very clear set before him that how he goes about his business this fall will really predict what his next level future will look like.
And the coaches, when they talk to you about CJ, they probably want to know about this off the field stuff too, right? They want to know about how he handles it at all.
Yeah, well, there's no secret. I mean, that's what those guys do. They dig and dig and dig and dig off the field, classroom. Social behavior, all those types of things. And as long as CJ keeps taking care of his business and coming to work every day, he's not going to have anything to worry about.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Coach, talk a little bit about Hudson Henry. How's he doing so far?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think we'll know a lot more here in the next couple of weeks. Like I was telling the guys earlier, I mean, that's one thing about recruiting these days, and especially recruiting a kid for as long as we did with him, is there shouldn't be too many surprises. You kind of know what you're getting, But then there's that one little segment that's the most important segment that you really don't know about, and that's in between the white lines, SEC level football. How's he going to respond early on? And so that's what we're going to find out here pretty soon during our fall camp. But as far as just where he's been so far and what he's done so far, couldn't be more thrilled with what he brings to the room. Maturity, work ethic, all the things that you knew you were getting with him, and that you get with the Henry family. I mean, you just do. And so I'm excited to work with him actually on the field. I haven't done that a lot this summer, obviously, with the rules, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do.
What eyes on Hudson Henry and CJ O'Grady? Anybody else in the tight end range?
Well, yeah, we're leaving out a whole bunch of guys in the middle that have played football and have that we're really excited about. So, I think you got to start with with Grayson Gunner. Grayson's had clearly his best offseason. He's finally turning into the guy that we thought he would be long term. Hey, listen, this is a guy that a lot of people don't know about. This guy can fly. Now he's 6'5", and he's finally now over the 245-pound threshold. He had 2 torn labrums, which is an incredible setback for anybody trying to develop upper body strength and gain weight and those types of things. Really excited about him. He had a really good spring. Really excited about Chase Harrell. Really excited. He's up to 250 pounds from 218 last year. True and them have done a great job, but really he's owned that. We came to him at the end of the season and said, hey, listen, I was kind of joking with him in the hallway. I said, man, you need to bulk up and come see me, And one thing kind of led to another. We talked about it as a staff. I went to him and said, hey, would you be open to this? He said, Coach, I'm all about it. And there's not been one guy that's bought in more than that, than Chase Harrell. And, this is a guy that can really run. He's kept his speed. He's kept his athleticism. Now, learning curve, run blocking, new position, there'll be some. But excited about Chase. Blake Kern, as a walk-on junior, is probably our best blocker in our room. There's a role for a guy like that. So, I'm excited about those guys in between that are sandwiched between the guys that everybody wants to talk about. They want to talk about CJ and they want to talk about Hudson. Well, how we produce will depend on those guys in the middle and how they play.